If you're just joining us, no, you're late. No, we've been yapping with Scott Allegrini here for a bit about Children of Liberty, an organization he cranked up back in February when Glenn Beck was breezing through with his efforts and his show, and we have learned that they've got once a month general meeting. Every couple of weeks they have another meeting in a series of educational issues. They've touched on the Constitution. They touched on media. They're going to look at healthcare, and the beat goes on. Sounds like a hell of a group. When is the obviously you've moved out of your living room? Not that you ever got there, and I suspect your wife would be pretty PO'd having 100 and some odd people trooping through there.
Absolutely.
Where do the meetings? I'm assuming the meetings take place in the same venue every week. We
have them in the libraries. We move around to different libraries in their meeting rooms there.
Okay.
We initially thought we'd have a small room for 50 people, and then we quickly outgrew that. So we now take up the biggest meeting rooms they have at the library, which will encompass 100 people. I'm hoping at some point here we'll outgrow that and have to have the trouble of finding a new venue.
Yeah, you may have to subdivide. You have to have a. You're up in. You live in Sylvania.
Yes.
You might have to have different chapters like. Well, I don't know, like the Republicans and the Democrats and so on. Well, maybe not like the Republicans. I've heard about their Lucas County chapter. Anyway, so when is the next get together?
The next meeting is actually tomorrow at 6:30 at the Holland Branch Library. It's a general meeting. It's get ready, get set, and go. We're going to talk about activism. We've got a couple things we're going to announce. Our project Marcy. To get people out there to understand that vote on cap and trade and the effect it's going to have on our local economy, and to make sure that Marcy understands that we're not happy about that.
Well, yeah, although I think Marcy's pretty much, it was pretty obvious what she did. She sold out for that $3-point-something billion boondoggle that she'll have an awful lot of oversight on administering. So as I said the other day, I mean, she's created kind of a lord and serf arrangement where if you want some of that money, you've got to go begging and pleading to the great she or her stand-in for that. Please give me some of that development money. I got a great idea for a light bulb, that kind of thing.
And I've kind of likened it to, it's almost gotten to the point where we're back to 1776, and we have royalty that that we have to look at.
We absolutely do. Absolutely do. You just take a little visit to the logic-free zone of Washington D.C. and see all the places where it always kind of amazed me at Dulles Airport outside of Washington. The best parking places closest to the front door reserved for senators, congressmen, federal government people. The rest of you can go park over there somewhere. Yeah, but it's raining. The rest of you can go park over there. But I'm at work.
We're all equal, but some of us are more equal.
Thank you, Mr. Pig from Animal House. Yes, another marvelous publication from which there definitely is required reading. And you're right. It's really kind of scary when you see all that stuff coming to pass. Well, it sounds like you're doing a hell of a job. I'm sorry I couldn't make the media meeing. If you ever do something like that again, like I said, I'd be more than happy to come over. And I'm pretty good at annoying people in large groups.
Fred came and he did a good job too.
Good. Well, as long as people are agitated, that's our mission is accomplished. Thanks a lot, Scott. I think you're doing a hell of a job. You should be a model for people around the state, around the country, to be able to start things like that yourself themselves and get involved in citizen activism. If we don't light the fire, if we don't get a jalapeno suppository for these people, we're going to be in deep doo-doo. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it very much, Scott Allegrini, and we'll keep you posted on those meetings for Children of Liberty as we get them.